What's going on, people? Welcome to Snacking with Snacks, and I'm here with my guy, the one and only Derek Pratt. Man, what's going on, man? How you doing?
I'm doing great, thank you. How you doing today?
Man, I'm doing great, man. You doing big things out here, man. Some brief accolades about him. He's an elite trainer. He trained pros, from pros all the way down to beginners. He does it all. Great guy, great people's person, and we're glad to have him on today. Snacking with Snacks is kind of catered around your favorite snack or whatever you eat. So throughout the show, whatever you brought on, that's your snack. Don't mind to kind of pop it out, and as we go and have our roundtable conversation, kind of enjoy it.
Sounds
All
good.
right. So quick, tell me a little bit about what you bring into the Snacking with Snacks today. What you snacking on?
All right, so me personally, you caught me at a healthy snack time. So I actually have a little mix of my favorite protein powder, which proteins drinks are actually one of my most consistent snacks. But I have a little mix of chocolate and vanilla. I call it my twist. We all loved the twist cones growing up when we were little, so I kind of
Yeah,
create my
true.
own little formula. But yeah, that's what I'm snacking on right now.
So what necessarily kind of made you like go with that one out of all like the alternatives that you could, what I'm saying, go with?
So I'm currently trying to put on a little extra size, and this protein is actually really good lean protein, and I like keeping my physique lean, but also, like I said, I'm trying to gain some weight. So this is my best option at the moment. I already ate lunch, so I'm not really trying to eat anything at the moment. So just getting a little extra protein in my body, a little extra nutrients. So.
Totally understandable. So we're gonna go somewhere else with that question. Tell me this: if you had to compare, I would say your game. If you had to compare your training to a snack, what would you call? What would you compare your training to as far as all the snacks? Just think about the elite snacks, the kind of in the mix snacks, or like, you know what I'm saying?
Now, we going elite as far as tasty snacks, or we going as far as healthy? Because what I'm
Let's
thinking,
go
like,
healthy. We already on the healthy way. We can go on the healthy side of snacks. What would you go with? What
okay,
would you compare
I
yourself to?
mean, my training is kind of like a fruit basket almost. It's very in depth. There's a lot of different things going on in there. You don't get bored of it. It's fun, and it's exciting. In a fruit basket, you never know what you're gonna get if you're just kind of reaching in there, grabbing different things. So, um, you know, I would say that because with my workouts, I'm very multi-dimensional. So I'm not just on one thing. I keep everything going, and that's
Cool. So tell me this: if we were going, let's say, if we're going and we're on the fly, the days kind of pick up sometimes, and we just didn't have a chance to go grab us a healthy snack, and we
right.
had $5 going into a local convenience store or a deli, you know, what would be your go-to to make a complete little snack with $5?
$5. Well, if we're going in a deli, I mean, a lot of delis have some really good sandwiches that can fill you up pretty nice, and they're usually, I'd say, between $4 and $5 depending on where you're at. I mean, the New York delis, they might be a little more expensive than that, but
Man, you're dealing with pros. We're gonna give you a bigger budget. Let's just say we're gonna give you $20. We're
oh,
gonna give you
$20.
$20, and you just tell me what's your go-to. What we're going with?
Buffalo chicken, grilled chicken, buffalo sauce, a little bit of ranch dressing. I like. I'm not gonna lie, I like a bag of chips on the side with that. If you give me $20, I'm gonna get a nice little something. And I
That should be
actually
able to get you. That should be able to get you right for sure.
facts. And also, a lot of times my go-to is chocolate milk because people don't know this, but it's very high in protein and it has good fats in it as well. So chocolate milk is a great extra added snack with the meal.
Okay. Yeah, with that buffalo chicken, man, you gotta. I get that from Zaxby sometimes, or I get it from like the spicy chicken sandwich from probably Wendy's or something. You gotta
Oh
have the
yeah,
ranch with it. The ranch just makes it go crazy.
gotta have the ranch.
For sure. So, for sure. So, man, obviously, you work with NBA guys, and I'm pretty sure you have regular clients that probably aren't professionals, but they're kind of, great workout people. What
Yep.
would you probably say distinguishes um, pros between kind of the regular clients that you work out with as far as, work ethics and everything like that?
So, I've been very blessed that pretty much everyone that I work with, their work ethic has been incredible, whether, they've been pros or not. One thing I like to bring to the table is keeping exercise fun, which a lot of people dread going to training sessions. So for me, my sessions are difficult, but I keep it fun. I keep the energy up. So whether I'm training a pro or not, people come to work and they appreciate the time they're there. My pros, they know they're there to get their money, and they want to get that check as big as possible, especially in contract years. These guys, it's crazy seeing how hard they work and how much they're actually capable of when they do that. Um, you know, I've trained elderly, I've trained little kids, and it's fun. It's cool helping them move and helping them be active. Helping them stay healthy or get healthier. But working with pros, it's a different type of reward system where we're training, and then I just got to watch, for instance, Dre play basketball for 3 hours and actually see a lot of the stuff we work on in action. As far as the everyday people that I would be training with, it's great seeing them just make day-to-day progress in their life. Getting healthier, being happier in their own skin. Just overall, just kind of giving them a longer, healthier life. And
Exactly.
that's a little bit of the difference. My pro athletes, I'm trying to get them paid more. I'm trying to have them get on that all-star level. If they're already there, I'm trying to help them on that superstar level. The day-to-day, it's like, I want you to live a longevity life. I want your life to be great. I want you to be happy, healthy. I don't want you having any health problems. So it's a little bit of a balance between the two.
And then too, like I tell a lot of people, a lot of time, your mental state has to be kind of strong throughout workouts. Because starting out, if you don't just have a strong work ethic, you kind of have to have some sort of strong mental capacity to continue to push through and get up every morning, have that drive to be able to go. So it's always good for your mental state to kind of be locked in beforehand, because like you say, sometimes the workouts do get pretty tough, and once they get pretty tough, you got to have that extra drive or some form of motivation, or like you say, guys that are in their contract years, or guys that want to make that jump from an all-star to a superstar. It's good to be able to kind of have that extra push or have that extra motivation, even if it's guys that haven't won a championship before, or if it's someone that probably have a weight loss goal or anything like that. It's always good to kind of have something that you kind of set out before to kind of challenge yourself each and every day.
Facts. And like you said, it all starts with your mental. If you're checked in mentally, the rest of your body's going to move the way you want it to. So with me, I'm focused on the mindset first. If you're here and you're ready to go, your body's going to work for you. So that was a great point to bring up right there.
How did you get started with the training? What made you pursue the training profession?
So I was born into a very athletic family. When I was born, my mother was a personal trainer. My dad was a former Division I college athlete. My brothers were exceptional basketball players. I kind of really had no choice but to be an athlete. Now, for me, I kind of fell in love with the process of getting better. So, my parents instilled in me young, to have a good work ethic, and, that we earn everything in life. Things are not handed to us. So
Right.
fitness is a great example of that, because, it shows, I'm committed to my body first and to my health first, and, my clients' health and their physical well-being as well. So, it started at a young age. I fell in love with the gym as soon as I stepped in the gym for the first time. And for me, it wasn't how, it was just when fitness was going to be my life. And, I instantly just started working with the top athletes in the world the second I decided to make it a career. So
Right.
definitely a huge blessing.
Absolutely. So when did you, throughout your journey, kind of figure out that it clicked for you as far as, what I'm saying, like, oh yeah, this training, this is going to be what what brings in my revenue, or if it's it's something that I love and I enjoy doing, and I think that I can take it very far. When did the switch kind of click on for you?
So, all throughout college, I was a college athlete. I played football at the University of Maine, and I was a gym rat. We had our mandatory workouts, but I was also in the rec center at night, doing my extra workouts, and all my roommates, they were on the team with me, but I was training everybody. Like, I was the guy everybody looked to on my team as far as doing the extra stuff with. So naturally, it just kind of happened. And once I graduated college, I was very blessed to be scouted to model, which, as a model, you got to obviously keep a good
Exactly.
physique. And I was 240 pounds when I graduated college. I was a middle linebacker. So in order to actually succeed in the modeling industry, I had to fall in love with fitness in a whole different way and how to figure out how to get myself into that, body type. So
Exactly.
low key, getting ready to be a model actually caused me to fall more in love with the fitness world. And, I always knew it was going to be my end all be all of, what I want to do with my life. But, I'd say probably the last 3 years is when I really said, you know what, this is who I am. This comes easy to me. I love what I do, and, I don't want to do anything else. So
It's special. That's special for sure,
it
man.
is.
Like you say, I think, and you hit on a good point about like the rec centers. A lot of time when you're in regular workouts or just in the atmosphere of a team setting, sometimes you don't always get the opportunity to kind of get as many reps as you want, or kind of work on specific aspects of your game, whether it be your conditioning, whether it be how strong you are, your quickness, anything, any kind of area of your game where you want to expand or you want to get better in. And I think a lot of people don't realize, like, rec centers in college really is where it's at. That's kind of where a lot of people can go, and you kind of in your own zone, the rec center, because you're in a team setting when you with your team and going to different practices and workouts. It's like in the rec center, you kind of have like this pro vibe where you feel like, okay, well, yeah, I'm in my zone, like, no
Facts.
distractions. And then once I get back in the team setting, you can kind of see that, when the other guys may have went to the dorm or went home or, didn't get any extra work, you can tell that, I had the extra drive and was able to kind of make that jump to kind of get myself out the mix and separate myself from my teammates. So the rec
Facts.
centers definitely are underrated. This episode has been brought to you by Buffalo Wild Wings. If you could use a good deal after all that holiday spending, Buffalo Wild Wings has you covered with the win-win value lineup. On Wing Tuesdays, buy one order of traditional bone-in wings and get the other order 50% off each and every Tuesday. On Boneless Wing Thursdays, any size order that you may purchase, you get the same order free. A deal on wing goes great with a deal on beer. There are $3 Tall House beers at the bar for dine-in only, and bundles start at $9.99 for takeout and delivery. Please visit your local Buffalo Wild Wings or buffalowildwings.com. Please drink responsibly.
Oh, game changer. It definitely is.
So now,
And
this part, this part right here is called the snack attack. So I'm gonna give you a couple rapid fire questions,
okay.
and we're gonna kind of we may debate on some, and we may, what I'm saying, we may kind of agree. So
Okay.
tell me this: what's your? It's really your preference. You just tell me, sweet or salty?
Sweet.
MJ or LeBron?
MJ.
An afternoon snack or a midnight snack?
Midnight snack.
A game-winning block or a game-winning shot?
Oh, game winning block. Let's go.
Drake or Kanye?
Drake.
Okay. All right, now we about to circle back. So tell me this: you rather a sweet snack than a salty snack? Like, chips and chips fall in that category too. So you taking chips over candy?
I probably would take chips over candy. I eat more chips than candy, definitely.
Yeah, that's why I'm kind of like, he said sweet, so I'm like, oh, that's tough.
That I might say the reason I said sweet is because I eat more salty stuff.
Right. Okay. So you're not probably like a fan of the LeBron is the GOAT. you pretty much are on the MJ way, saying like it's. Go ahead, go ahead. I'm out your way. I just want to, you know what I'm saying? Kind of see where you coming
Uh,
from on this.
I have nothing negative to say about LeBron. He is one of the best athletes to ever play professional sports. But as far as basketball goes and just overall, I'm a Jordan guy. I actually had the pleasure of working with LeBron last year while Dre was on the Lakers, and dude's incredible. I mean, there's really not many people on this earth that can do what he does, but I'm not gonna lie. There's nothing he could do that would make me change my decision. Jordan, to me, is the all-time GOAT, and LeBron would have to just go crazy. I also don't like how LeBron has to replicate he's basically trying to follow in Jordan's footsteps with everything he does, all the way down to Space Jam. So he should have went his own route to create more of a discussion.
You just think he should kind of alter it a little bit and kind of make his own wave as far as his own methods.
Yeah,
You know?
and I mean, you wore 23. I mean, just be original. The only person I would say replicated Jordan's game as good as possible is Kobe.
Right.
So rest in peace to him. But not to take anything away from Bron. Bron is a
He's
legend.
definitely a great player. We love LeBron.
Facts.
Even though he beat my guy Kevin Durant. That's my favorite player. And
KD is the best in the NBA,
the best in the NBA. Easy.
easily, not even a question.
But now I got to get you right here. Now, you rather the game-winning block than the game-winning shot?
All right, so for me, in high school, I was a defensive guy. I covered so many D1 prospects that are, guys that are in the league right now when I was in high school. Shut them down. And there was nothing more satisfying for me than a big-name guy stepping on the court thinking he was about to, do his thing against me and not be able to. So I had some crazy blocks in my day. I actually, my vertical is pretty crazy. So I would go wild if I blocked a game-winning shot. So
I'm not gonna lie. It's just I feel you. Like I'm a big defensive guy myself, but at the same time, it's kind of a situation where you say, man, nothing like hitting that game-winning shot. Like coming down, hitting the game winner, and then everybody kind of rally around you. You can't beat that feeling. That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't think I've hit a game-winning shot since like 8th grade. So
You ain't never hit a game-winning shot like in the rec center or anything like that, or playing with the
rec.
family.
Yeah, definitely in the rec center. I'm saying like in-game stuff. Now, if you put a football in my hand with 1 second on the clock on the 1 yard line and I needed to go 99 yards, I'm taking that to the crib, and that's a wrap.
Easy. It's no debate.
Nah.
Cool. So now this part right here is kind of what we call the chew on this portion of the podcast.
Okay.
So I'm gonna give you a tweet, and you kind of just interpret, what it means to you, and kind of what's your thoughts on it. So the one for today would be: stay coachable through all ages of life. Never stop learning and listening. What's your kind of take on that?
My take on that is that there's always room for improvement. There's always room to learn more, and people might think they know everything, but nobody does. Nobody's perfect, and in order to be the best version of yourself, you need to be an open book and a sponge, and you need to be willing to learn from everybody around you. And that doesn't necessarily mean learn good things from everybody. You got to be able to learn like what not to do as well. So if you see people messing up, you need to take that and make sure you apply that in your life and not go down that road. Like for me, I take every negative thing that's happened to me in my life and I try to apply that and not let that happen again. So everyone needs to be coachable no matter where they are, and that also helps you become more likable because it's you need to be able to work with others.
Right, having that humble personality and always being able to be coached or being able to be told something. Constructive criticism sometimes. A lot of people don't deal with it well. Some do, some don't. But people always tell me, you have 2 ears and 1 mouth for a reason.
Right. I like that. I've never
Listen
heard that before.
listen more than you talk sometimes. So it's always good to get others' viewpoints, so they may see something to help you, you know, elevate in any phase of life. Maybe they see some tendencies or something that you could do better to kind of help yourself, and learning to listen more. I think it always helps. So, like you
I
say, you
agree.
just got to remain coachable. Always be open to criticism, and don't just sit on the criticism and think it's like somebody hating or anything like that. It's just they want to see you be the best version of yourself as well. So it's always good to kind of be on the same page when somebody gives you criticism. You don't just always take it to heart.
I agree. Definitely.
Yeah. Well, like I say, man, I appreciate you coming on with Snacking with Snacks. It was a dope
yeah.
experience. Everybody stay tuned. Me and my guy Derek, we got some future projects that we're gonna be working on, so y'all stay tuned for that as well. This is Snacking with Stacks. Me and my guy Derek Pratt. We appreciate you guys. Y'all have a great one.